been 7 years, but it feels good to be back where we belong. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I am your host, XFAngel98, and last time we proceeded through the past and proceeded into the Spirit Temple, the child portion at least, only for us to snag the silver gauntlets, which look pretty stylish on Link, if I do say so myself. And to watch our friend Naburu, who was captured by two witches, sink into the sands. This time, however, if I can play some music, we head back as an adult. Played the Requiem of Spirit, warp to the Desert Colossus? Yes. Back at the Desert Colossus of the future, we see that a few things have changed in our timely absence. First things that is most notable, we have a flower petal here. We can take full advantage of that. Son of a gun. I thought it was gonna lift me up there. Okay, nope, we're gonna ride it again. You can see what I'm going after. We'll face this way, and hop off right there. And you got a piece of heart. You've collected 3 pieces. With another piece, your life energy will be powered up. We only need one more piece of heart in order for us to complete. One of our last few heart containers, but we're gonna head back into the Spirit Temple first and head over to the right side. Like we saw on the plates at the front of the room, we can now proceed to the future, where we can now actually use the silver gauntlets, allowing us to effectively move the giant blocks. Take care of this Beamos though. And what do you do? If I remember correctly, yeah, you open up the doors. Perfect. We'll head off to the left here. Got a Wolfos. Do a spin attack on that. Take care of him. Play Zelda's Lullaby here, real quick. And we've got a big chest for us. Which is awesome, because we probably know what this is. The compass. We got the map as a child, and now we get the compass as an adult. Perfect. And we can see that there's not a lot of chests around. Most of them are on our side of the map. But that is perfectly fine. We'll keep moving here. And we can hear that there is a Skulltula nearby. And it's in here. pick that up. The weird camera angle that and shift that it does is really strange, to say the least, though. We'll move the block again. Just to make sure it's not blocking anything that we absolutely need. And we're gonna slap on our trusty dusty hover boots. And that'll snag that door open, which is perfect for our purposes. Oh, there's a like. I could hear it as soon as we entered the room, but I was like, Get rid of you. We'll drop some rubies for us, and I want to say that this is... yeah, small key. Perfect. So yeah, speaking more on the Spirit Temple, yeah, I love the items that you get from this place. I love the items you get. I love the theming of the Spirit Temple. And I love the boss. I can't speak too much on the boss because I won't spoil that for anybody who has never seen it. But 20 a 20-plus-year-old game at this point in time, yeah, that has had many a remakes and is 20-plus-year-old game, and I'm getting my butt absolutely handed. Big yikes. Okay. We have this here, and because it is in fire, or in light, it's a mirror. It reflects light, and we basically are just gonna turn it around this room really fast. That's the one we want active, but I want to make sure to show all of those off. That summons a Wall Master. Nice if you need the rubies. We'll put it back to there. This chest has a recovery heart. This chest is a trap. The first that we actually saw. Technically, you can find one in the Gerudo training grounds, but didn't really find one. Though that is pretty fine, all things considered. We have that there. We also technically have that hand with the Triforce logo on it. Both are applicable. But we're gonna actually head back up here. You recognize this room. This is the same room we were in as a child last episode. Summon Pierre. Make it easier to get over here. Snag that gold scatula. And we can head back down. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use that. Instead, I'm gonna use this. Now, if we slap on our hover boots and get a good running start, we can make it all the way over here. And if you remember correctly with these switches, hammer time. That unlocks the middle door. And that's helpful to us, but our main thing that we want is right here. Playing Zelda's Lullaby here should drop the chest. Yep. That drops the chest on that side. And we can freely hookshot over to it. Simple and dandy. That gives us a small key. And that works out pretty handily. Heading into this room, however, can push that block into place. And that block into place. And subsequently, slap this. This acts as an elevator to and from the main portion of the dungeon. If you so choose or need to leave for whatever reason, this allows you easier access to get in and out of the dungeon quickly. Which kind of leads me into one of the more dodgy things that I haven't really talked about since the first time that we tried to use it. And I think I have dodged the question enough. For the purposes of things. By the way, that chest spawns in after playing the song. It's okay. It messed me up too. This is the most useless spell in all of Ocarina of Time. Nay, Zelda history, probably. Like, it's really bad. Aurora's Wind just doesn't have any kind of good use to it, like, at all. And, like, I do mean, like, at all. We'll blow that up. Step on this. Oh, okay. Nope. I remember what we need to do here. Yeah, Furor's Wind is just really, really not worth the magic used to cast it. It's pretty pitiful as a spell, even when it's useful. Like, even the times when it may be useful, it's pretty useless. Like, I wish I could say, oh, hey, yeah, it's incredibly useful and has a lot of uses. But really, it doesn't. That's... We'll have one of them step on that. Kind of playing hot potato with them. Kind of need them to step on that and stay there while you get through this door. It can be quite jarring. We see that there's 2 chests in here. Are they just invisible? Yes, they are just invisible. Pulling out the Lens of Truth. That gives us a recovery heart. And a recovery heart. Oh, and apparently we already have all of the gold scatullas out of the Spirit Temple. Shocker. But, much like last time, we got another fight on our hands. You know what that means. The more useful spell. And we can just see how much stronger we are as an adult than we are as a child. Defeating that before even Neighbor's Love runs out. But, for our purposes, we got another new item. And personally, my favorite item to boot. You found the Mirror Shield. The shield's polished surface can reflect light or energy. Press R to use it. It has been too long where this slot has not been filled. And it is filled with the snazziest looking shield ever. And it feels great. Matching shield with matching tunic. Ugh. Awesome. That being said, though, the mirror shield has more than one purpose. Its main purpose, though, as its name implies, is acting as a mirror. This allows you to solve light-based puzzles throughout the temple. We'll open up this chest and snag another small key. But yeah, you have the silver gauntlets, which are incredible in their own right. But then you have the mirror shield being the other item of this dungeon. A solid upgrade to your already existing kit. That just goes to show like how much thought I feel was put into this place. Why am I feeling like I'm forgetting? Yep, that's what I was forgetting. We'll leave that alone, because... Oh yeah, we can't claw shot all the way up there. It's okay. I thought I could. Start your climb. Once you get to the middle, hold off for just a little bit. And then start your climb again. Ugh, okay. You don't actually take any damage, but it does take you some... Get rid of some time. Okay. Up. Up. Game. Come on, game. Really? What? Okay. No trouble with the harder aspects of Ocarina of Time, but the simple ones. Yeah, that's where we struggle. Okay. Left side. Up the wall. Up the wall again. Wait, up the wall again. Wait. Up the wall. Up the wall again. Wait. I just can't win. I bloody... What is going on? Why am I struggling with this? Damn! What? Come on now! Up. Why is that? I don't like how finicky this is. I was singing the praises of the Spirit Temple, and it's trying to make a fool out of me, and I don't like it. What even? I was fully on the last block. Okay. There we go. Blow you up too. I need to vent some frustration. Okay, there's nothing actually in there. That's fine. And slash that through the door, or through the grates. That's perfectly fine. We'll hit that. Brings down this chest, gives us some bombs, and then we have a white bubble. Aim for it when it stops. Take that out. Toss a bomb there. Then we're gonna rotate this off to that side. Kill that Lizalfos real quick. And then we're gonna rotate this there. I'll take the magic, sure. I'll take even more magic, why not? Before we do this, I'm gonna backtrack just a moment. Head to this room. Unlocks this. And we'll pull out our hammer. And vent a little bit of frustrations. Hmm. Blow up all these doors just to make certain of something. Aha! There you are. Hit that eye with an arrow. That summons the platform above you. And that little switch removes the fire around your boss key. Now we can freely leave. Heading off into this room, however, I'm gonna reflect the light onto that sun. That's gonna drop this down. And wouldn't you know it, we're back in the central room again. And if we reflect the light onto the statue, that reveals our way forward. We'll proceed into the boss. Oh ho ho! Looks like someone is here, Koume. Looks like it, Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is, to intrude so boldly into our temple. Ho ho ho! We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. We have, once again, another Iron Knuckle. As always, I recommend slapping on Nehru's Love. Iron Knuckle, something strange. It's not an ordinary enemy. I mean, you're right about that, Navi. This thing's a lot more tanky than normal Iron Knuckle. But more than that... where am I? Well, well, looks like she's back to normal, Koume. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo, Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the Great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Ho ho ho! Then we should brainwash her again. Quite a dangerous pair of individuals. Indeed. Proceeding forward. We have our giant stage. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to the soul, to his soul. And so we have our boss, Sorceress Sisters Twinrova, challenge us to a fight. Starting things off, you want to be paying attention to the sisters, as one of them will start to fire magic at you. What you want to do is just block it with your shield. And while blocking, if you can angle it against the other sister. Not really doing too well here. Mostly because they're staying on opposite ends of the arena. Nope. And every time they're together, it doesn't help that one of them is still on the... is like behind me. Not close enough? Nope. Gonna immediately get out of the way of that one. There we go. There's a hit. Another hit. I'll take it. Oh, this could be dangerous. Another hit. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. Okay, Kuame. Kotake and Kuame's double dynamic attack. Trinrova, this is the combined form of Kotake and Kuume. Turn their magic attack back at them. At this point in time, the fight is changed up. Now, Twinrova will fire off magic attacks in sequence. You want to absorb the same magic attack 3 times. She's gonna raise fire. Once that happens, get close to her. And then let her rip with your sword. Firing off ice. Oh. That beeping is so jarring. One more ice rip. That's okay. What are we gonna bring? Ice. Throwing out fire. Move away. Don't absorb that. More fire. Ice. Okay, come on, Link. Really? That hurts. Keep your eyes trained on her. Get out of the way of that. Okay. Definitely had the shield up, but you know what? Sure, we'll use the fairy. That'll full heal us. And with that, shoot, what a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Kume, what is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old, and I'm just 380 years old. We're twins, don't try and lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Who are you calling senile? We are twins, how can you be older? Kia, how heartless are you? You're heartless! I'll come back to haunt you! Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but in your place, you got a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. Chamber of Sages. Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A complete swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid? No, Angel, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I'll give you this medallion. Take it. You receive the Spirit Medallion. Naburo awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then. Angel, the hero! Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Indeed we shall. But next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, that is what we will be doing. In any case, I've been your host, XFAngel98. Have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. Cheers.